Show them your unicorn. See? You smile? Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Jill Renee here with Miss Ava. Thank you all for stopping by. Today's video is Ava's 15 to 18 month update. Ava is my only daughter and I am expecting a little boy in January. Are you gonna have a baby brother? Yeah. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you again for stopping by. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button down below. I do make videos, all things motherhood and lifestyle, including doing update videos on my daughter. Since I am pregnant, I'm documenting my pregnancy as well. And I do like to make the occasional vlog. So again, please subscribe if you haven't already. And I'm gonna jump right into this video, hopefully keep it nice and short for you guys. Ava turned 18 months on August the 6th. The last few months has been the biggest transition for Ava. I think that we have made the most changes for her, and you know, it's also summer, so we've been doing a lot of fun things, and it's just that she has changed and grown so much. She's definitely hit a growth spurt. When I took her for her appointment, I don't know the exact measurements, but she was in the 90th percentile for height, the 25th for weight, and her head circumference is the 90th percentile also. So she's tall and skinny. It wasn't until recently that I noticed how tall she truly was, because all of her clothes, all of her pants fit her like floods, which was my problem also growing up, so I can totally feel for the poor girl. Yep, this goes on the camera lens when we're all done. So luckily, also at her 18-month visit, she did not need any shots or anything. She's all up to date with her vaccines, but they did say she is going to have a ton of shots when she turns 2, which unfortunately is also probably going to be within the same couple weeks that I have this baby. So it's going to be a lot going on. So anyways, that is when we'll have to go back for another well check and get her remeasured. Fingers crossed we don't have to go back before then. You never know. She is not, I don't want to say she's not verbal. She's very verbal. She is babbling constantly, but she's not forming many words. To be honest with you, I couldn't even give you a number on how many words she says, because I do think that she is saying some words, they're just not, you know, she'll say dog, but it's duh. And I know her language and I can understand her, but they're not actual words. So she does the typical mama, dada. At first I was concerned that she had some kind of like speech delay, because I read something online that says when toddlers turn 18 months, they should be saying 20 words, and of course she's not. But she understands everything I say to her. She takes demands. She is constantly babbling. So her pediatrician said, just give it time. They're not concerned at all about her not talking. And they said she's just going to wake up one day probably and be able to talk. And that's how it's going to feel when it happens. Obviously, she's not 2 years old, but I feel like she's already entering into her terrible twos. She's been doing a lot of screaming and yelling and hitting us, and just really, it sounds really aggressive, but it's totally natural for this age. She's understanding when we're telling her no, or that she can't have something, and so she's acting out, and she's also really pushing the limits. It gets to be a lot as a stay-at-home parent, and then when they're hitting and yelling and really like being intolerable, it is really frustrating. But I am trying to keep my calm as much as I can, be very consistent with telling her no about specific things, explaining to her that if things escalate to a certain point, she's going to be in timeout. You know, she's doing a lot of things that could be dangerous, like trying to climb on furniture, and she's fallen off of our coffee table a couple times. And, you know, there's a certain line that I can't hover over her all the time, and sometimes I know that I have to let her bump her head. I have to let her bump her knee because she's doing something silly. I would never put her or let her be in the kind of danger that would truly hurt her. But I also think that if she's gonna climb and she's gonna push these limits and she's not gonna listen to no, she also has to understand the consequences. Right? No. Yes. No. Yes. Show them what you have. Yes. She's playing with my lens cover, right? Yeah. Can you show me where your eyes are? Yes. Show me where your eyes are. Yes. And show the camera where your eyes are. Yeah. Where's your nose? That's Mama's nose. My eyes. My mouth. What? Is my ears? Where's Mama's hair? Yes, that's my hair. Yeah, where's Ava's hair? And where is Ava's ears? Yes. Where are Ava's hands? Yeah, there they are. And where's your belly button? Belly button. Yep, down there. There it is. Yeah. She's also responding by starting to throw temper tantrums a lot. We laugh because when Ava gets upset, and I don't want to say she'll start screaming and crying right away or off the bat when she gets frustrated and we're telling her not to do something. Sometimes it doesn't escalate to that point, but she, for whatever reason, will put herself in like a downward dog position, and that's when we know she's upset. I already mentioned that she's starting to climb. She's not climbing in and out of her crib, thank the Lord. I know a lot of kids try at this age. I'm like waiting for that day that she crawls out of her crib, because I know that's when our lives are gonna really change. Yeah, thanks. Go get it. She's running a lot, which is really cute. So she started walking at just over a year old, and since then we've like taught her that going fast is running. So when we tell her to run, she does, and she flails her arms. It's super cute. She had her first real cold that was miserable. She was feverish and coughing and sneezing and runny nose. There's not a lot you can do at this age. We were on vacation when it like set in, and by the time we got back it was like on its way out. So we really just treated it with the Zarbee's cold and mucus, Tylenol. I was doing saline rinses on her nose and just really trying to keep her nasal passages clear. We stopped breastfeeding. So if you watch any of my other videos or any of Ava's other updates, you know that we were breastfeeding, and since I became pregnant, I definitely noticed just changes to breastfeeding. Sometimes you want your socks off? Okay. Here's a baby foot. My milk supply would go down. She also kind of lost interest on certain days. But finally, when we hit about 17 months with her, I don't want to say I just quit, but I stopped initiating it. I am grateful that it happened that way, because breastfeeding creates such a bond between you and your baby, and I knew that if I were to just decide like I am done and this is the last time, like it would have been so hard and emotional for me. But I really don't remember the last time, and so it worked. Okay, so Ava went on her first real vacation in July. It was mid-July, so she was like just over 17 months. And we went to Michigan City, Indiana. It is somewhere my family and I have vacationed for most of my life. There's like 50 of us between my aunts and uncles and cousins and their kids, so like my second cousins. So it's just such a great time. It's a really neat place. It's right by the beach, and Ava had the best time. She doesn't get a lot of exposure to kids her age. You know, that's one negative of me living in Nashville and my family all being up north. And you know, all my cousins' kids get to spend their weekends together and see each other all the time and be around each other all the time. And that's one thing that's really hard for me. And I feel it's just so hard knowing that Ava's missing out on that. But then when she is around them and I get to see that huge change in her and how much she loves it and how much she flourishes, it's just so sweet. I recently joined a mother's group called MAPS. It's right near my house, and I've only had one meeting so far. So it's like 2.5 to 3 hour meetings for me, and Ava will go to their childcare. And I was so nervous for her, dropping her off, because Ava, unless your grandma or grandpa or one of her aunts, she has a really hard time. She has a hard time with people that she doesn't know. Like, it takes her a while to warm up. So I was nervous bringing her there, but they said she had so much fun. She told me she had fun. She actually ate for them, and they said all she wanted to do was play. So that's really good. But we've put a potty in our bathroom that she can go in and sit on and try to use. We're trying to get her familiar with it. She is only 1.5 years. I don't expect her to be potty trained anytime soon, but it would be nice to have her potty trained by the time this baby came. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but I did put the potty in there. She goes in there with me anyways, so when I'm using the restroom, she'll also go in there and sit on it. I offer to take her diaper off if she wants to try. Sometimes she says yes, sometimes she says no, but that's kind of where we are with potty training. So I am gonna end the video here. Thank you as always for stopping by. I'm glad you got to see Ava for a minute. Make sure you hit the like button down below if you did like it. Find me on Instagram. I will link my handle right down here, and subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you guys so much for watching. Say thank you for watching. Say bye. Yeah, can you say bye? Bye. Bye, guys.